This little snippet goes out to the millennial Bernie babies, the My Little Pony purple people. People feeling the burn. People feeling the burn. Now, I like Bernie Sanders in a lot of ways. I like how he has energized the young voters of this nation and got them involved, made them stand up and take notice of some of the issues. Man's got it coming. Hat off to you, Bernie. The fact that he's a socialist and way out there on the left, I don't give a shit about that. I just don't feel like paying 90% of my paycheck to support the programs of people that have no initiative. Now, some of the things that Bernie's doing, such as like some of you millennials, hey, you want free this, free that, free this, you know, hallelujah and all that good stuff. Guess what? You see, you're going to college, and if you want to be successful, that's great. You have a little aspirations, you want to open up your own business, you want to, I don't care. I don't care what you want to do. So are you saying that it's okay for the top 1% to pay your way and you don't owe them nothing? What are you going to do when or if you become successful? Are you going to pay 80-90% in taxes so you can support, because now you'll be 40-45, so now you're going to be paying for the college of some other 19-20-year-old. You down with that? And one other thing, you know, I gotta hand it to Bernie on a couple of things. Bernie is an old dude. But Bernie's one cool ass old dude. He's a sharp contrast to that liar Hillary Clinton. Now, what you guys got to start doing is, it's good that you support Bernie and all that, and you're voting for him, and you're financing his campaign. And that's something that nobody can throw a brick at. You guys are doing good on that. The problem is Hillary is getting her votes from, and it's pretty funny too, because I don't care if all the gays in the entire country want to vote for Hillary Clinton. There's not that many. They don't represent a majority. So the votes that she's getting don't come from that group. They're coming from older people. And you know, for you millennials, those older people are your mothers, your fathers, your grandmothers, and your aunts and uncles. You need to pick up the phone, hit the pause on your iPod or your Xbox, pick the phone up that's in your hand and call your aunts and your uncles and your grandparents. See, they're at the twilight years of their life, and you are at the sunrise portion of yours. So you are the ones who are going to put up with these policies that are being put in place now by radicals like Hillary Clinton for your whole life. People like me, not so much. But you will. So you need to talk to your parents, your fathers, your mothers, your aunts, your uncles, and grandparents, and tell them, listen, this is why I support Bernie Sanders. And I would appreciate it if you would support Bernie Sanders, because the policies that he is going to put in place are going to affect me more throughout the course of my life than they are for yours. And then ask your parents and your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, to talk to their friends who are the same age as them and their co-workers, and try to educate them that it's what you need. See, when you were younger, your parents would have been at a political rally and they would have been asked a question, why are you voting for this way or that way? And they would have said, because I care about my family. I care about my kids' future. Well, guess what? Tell your parents that this political season is about your future. So if you're a 22-year-old millennial and your parents are active voters and vote every election, they've voted, what, 5 times at least in your behalf with you in mind. It's time for you to sit down with your parents, explain the issues that are important to you and why you like Bernie Sanders, and ask them not to throw their support or their vote or any financial support to Hillary Clinton. Ask them to back you up and vote for Bernie. Come on now. It's just that simple. You guys are energized, and that's great, but you're not going to get the job done. So, get out there, talk to your families, talk to your parents, your father, your grandparents, your neighbors even. See if you can't get them to feel the burn. Now, I can tell you right now, I'm not a Sanders supporter. But I can tell you that I am definitely not a Hillary Clinton supporter. So, organize yourselves. You've done a pretty good job so far, but you got to put some boots on the ground and do some grassroots stuff. You've got to involve the people that are the demographic that are voting for Hillary Clinton. And they're your parents. Your older co-workers even. Older brother and sister. Whatever. You got to start telling them why it's important for them to vote in your behalf. They've been doing it their whole lives since you were little kids. Voting with you in mind. Ask them to keep doing just that. Ask them that when they cast their vote, to do it with you in mind. So go out there and talk to them. That's all I got to say about that. If you don't energize more than just the millennials, Bernie's going to lose.